Alright, well, I just want to give you a small, short update on the Zeiss Conquest. I took it out today for some just shooting, no load development, anything like that. Just kind of using the reticle, shooting at targets at different places. Not overly aggressive. Just shooting it today, and naturally it did fine. But I guess the thing I wanted to just sort of update you about is, and I don't have any through the scope footage, but just moving and shooting the gun and the reticle itself. You know, how do you like that reticle? And I am not sure if I got footage of it, but I also shot the Vortex Viper 1:6, and I sort of compared them both. I put about 50 rounds through the gun. So while that's not a lot, and that's not a any real sort of test or comparison, it was enough to give me just a general idea. So the illumination battery was dead on the Zeiss, and how that happened, I'm not sure. I mean, how it got turned on, I'm not sure. But it shot great. The illumination would have been nice. The illumination, the battery was not dead on the 1:6. So, to make a long story short, the 1:6 drives more like an aim point. And it's kind of nice to just have that dot on where you can still see it daylight bright, but dull enough to where it's small. With the Zeiss, I really enjoy the horseshoe. The horseshoe is really nice for CQB, but I seem to always want to just use the horseshoe. Just fill the target up with, fill the horseshoe up with the target and shoot it. So nice, glass is clear. I couldn't really tell a difference in either one as far as glass quality. Really nice glass quality, and the optic was awesome. It would have been awesome if my battery wasn't dead, but awesome. I really don't have a regret so far with the Zeiss in anything. I don't regret buying it whatsoever. That reticle just draws you in. How those outside lines are really fat, and they taper in really thin to the horseshoe, and just a little bit of like a BDC type deal there. The only thing, I guess looking back, I've got the 1:6. If I would have got the Steiner, it has the same style of reticle as the 1:6, so you almost wouldn't tell a difference. When I swapped back from Zeiss to the Vortex, I went from looking at a horseshoe with a little BDC there and some lines out here that tapered in really thin, to going to a full crosshair with a BDC hashes on it. So it was kind of a little weird there, you know. And when you've got the illumination on, you're looking for the aim point type dot. And it would be the same thing for the 1:4. You've got that center dot and the lit up horseshoe. If I would have got the Zeiss, it would have been like pretty much the same thing as the Vortex. It wouldn't be no different looking, if you will. Where this is different looking, and not that it throws me off, but I like consistency, and going with the Steiner 1:4 would have been consistent, really consistent, from Vortex to Steiner. But that's really it. I wasn't thinking ahead there, but given the chance, now that I've owned the Zeiss for some time now, I probably would still be fine with the way it's going. I also want to say that I got my Zeiss promotional pack for buying the optic, and I haven't opened it yet, but I'll throw a picture on at the end if I remember to. It is essentially the throw lever and a lens cleaning kit, and it's really nice. It's I haven't opened the box for the cleaning kit, but it's really cool. Really, it feels pretty sturdy. So I'm imagining it's probably a lot of nice stuff in there. But that's about it. I just briefly wanted to say that I got it out, and I did some sort of rapid fire with it instead of trying to, get some loads worked up, and now that I've got actual load data saved up for it, for the 77 grain bullet, there might be, I'm going to get some of that loaded up and buy some ammo and try to focus on doing more shooting videos for you guys. So that's really about it. If you got any questions about the Zeiss, just leave a comment down below, and I'll get back to you and get that answered for you. So we'll catch you in the next one.